Today we're going to be doing a little screencast on how to use Screencast-O-Matic to create your very own screencasts. So the first thing that we want to do is go to screencastomatic.com. It's just like that, screencastomatic.com. That's how special it is. All right, and you can see it changes it a little bit. It puts in those little hyphens, but that is correct. We are in the right place. Now, a little tip for you, if you're using a school computer, you will want to use Firefox to use Screencast-O-Matic if you are on a school Mac. This year we seem to be having a little trouble with the Chrome browser downloading the Java applications. So it can be a little bit troublesome using Chrome. So I would suggest using Firefox. You can see you just go to screencastomatic.com. You have a couple of options. You can go right here and you can press login. You could log into an account if you have one, or you could register for an account. They are free. They do have a pro account, but we won't be needing anything like that. Or instead of just logging in, you can just start your recording without logging in. What you want to do when you press start recording is you're going to see this screen come up that says, to use the screen recorder, please choose to allow the Java applet to run. And you'll see that this Java applet has jumped up on my screen, and I want to make sure that I press allow. That'll let the program open up on my Mac computer. You can use Screencast-O-Matic on PCs as well. Things are just a little bit different on there. You'll see this little menu pops up. It says recording area is set to full screen. That is the default usually when you start recording on Screencast-O-Matic, and what that means is it's recording everything, including all of your little icons at the bottom of the screen, anything that appears on your desktop, etc. You'll also see it says toggle record pause with option P. One of the nice things about using Screencast-O-Matic is that you can pause your screencast while you're in the middle of it. You can press option P if you are on a Mac computer. I believe it's alt P if you are on a PC computer when doing a Screencast-O-Matic. What you want to do is you can choose full screen. However, you could choose different options. You can see their HDs. These are usually pretty good to upload to YouTube. You can also choose different resolutions if you'd like to, or you can also drag the particular part of the screen that you might like to use. So for example, if I choose a smaller size, you'll see it'll go to a smaller size of the screen, and I can go back to whichever one I'd like, make it a little bit bigger, or I can actually drag and resize the screen to whatever I'd like it to be. For this example, we'll just go with a little small section of the screen that you will see. And what happens is I can choose now, well, first thing you want to see is my mic working, okay? My mic is definitely working because I'm already recording a screencast, and you can see the little green bar right here is doing what it's supposed to. It detects my built-in microphone. I can turn it off if I wanted to. I can also use this little option, which is the auto adjust volume. So you can choose it to select where the best spot is, okay? And then you can press OK. And that'll kind of set your audio quality to be the best that it can using Screencast-O-Matic. You also have a webcam option. You can see it will detect that I have a webcam on my computer. But it's not, usually necessary unless you want to enhance your presentation by showing your beautiful face. You don't have to use the webcam feature. You want to, when you're using Screencast-O-Matic, a big tip that I've learned when using it is that one of the mistakes you make sometimes is you press record and you start talking too fast. So something that you'll want to do is press record. You'll see it'll count down the time, 3, 2, 1, go. It's important to wait a couple of seconds even after that 1, because very often your audio will be a little bit muddled at the very beginning of your screencast video. So you want to just wait a couple of seconds. And you'll see right now it's recording this portion of the screen that's in the red box, and that's all it's recording along with my voice. When I'm done with my recording, all I have to do is press done. Or I could actually toggle and pause if I'd like to. and then I can go back to it. You can see if I paused it, and now it'll give me my 3, 2, 1. I can start recording again now. When I'm completely done, I press done, and it'll come up with this screen that says publishing options. You're going to publish to Screencast-O-Matic, publish to YouTube, or publish to video file. Sometimes I use the publish directly to YouTube if I'm comfortable and I know that this is a screencast that I'm comfortable with using. You can preview your screencast. Go. It's important to wait a couple of seconds even after that one. And you'll see that it's only showing that portion of the screen that I told it to record. But what I usually do instead of publishing to YouTube is so that I have a copy of it myself, I'll go publish to video file. You want to choose your video type to be QuickTime is usually the best option. You can add things in here if you'd like to. You can choose an HD size. I usually just leave it at the full size. And then you'd want to press Save Video. When you save your video, it will take a little while just to render the video and put it on. Normally it defaults to be on your desktop. You could choose other places, but you can say test video. Actually, for this particular project, I'd really like you to put, you know, your screencast. And I'm going to add 2 just because I've already saved one that's named that. So I'm going to press save and put it on my desktop. What you'll do then is you'll go to this spot where it says saving to video. It'll give you a whole little dashboard. If your video is longer than mine, which was only about 30 seconds, it will take a little bit for it to save onto your desktop. So you can go here, you have your video already done. You can take a look at it. It comes up in It comes up in QuickTime right there. So it's pretty easy to use, honestly. And when you're done, you just want to make sure you publish it, you save it with that name that's indicative of what you want me to see it as, or what you want your user to see it as. And usually then I'll upload my works up to YouTube so that I can keep track of everything. One of the things that's a little weird about using Screencast-O-Matic in the free version is that it does come with this little watermark. You'll see right at the bottom of my screen right here. Right there, it always says screencastomatic.com right at the bottom, just to say like that's what made this screencast. It's not really like noticeable when you're looking at it, but if it really bugs you, you could use QuickTime or another option if you'd like to. So that's kind of a basic on how to use Screencast-O-Matic. Same thing, it'll be exported as an MP4. I usually put it on my desktop and then upload it wherever it needs to go. All right, and that's about it, and I hope you enjoy using Screencastomatic.com.